What is up, guys? I have another video coming out for you, and this is going to be a very quick video over the top 5 stocks I am most bullish on for February. I do not think a lot of people will know about these stocks, so I do wanted to get these names out there because these are some names that I have high conviction for higher prices. And here we're going to start off with GitLab. All of these videos all of these stocks are going to be in chronological order, going from least bullish to most bullish. But at the end of the day, all of these prices are going to go up, and most of these stocks are within the 100% range. So I am very bullish on all of these. I do want to keep this video very quick here, so we're getting in with GitLab here, ticker symbol GTLB. You can see that GitLab here is in their third wave of their 5-way move. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do some quick research on the Elliott wave theory. You can see that we did hit our 618 right here, and then now we're bouncing, and we're headed for this 2618 target, and that is going to be up around right at 100%. And then from there, we can expect to reject that, come down to around this $95 range, and then continue higher up to that $173 range, which is going to be my end of the year price target, up 141% from where we are today at that 3618. These are drawn out specific targets. I'm very confident in this. I've done multiple research analyses on the Elliott wave theory, and I understand that this would be wave 3, and then down here at these orange lines would be wave 4, and then continuing up to that 3618 would be our wave 5. So I do expect that target to come by the end of the year, which would be 141%. So I am very bullish on GTLB. Next, let's start with FTAI. I don't think a lot of people know about this name, but FTAI is very insane recently. They have had a 1,300% gain in around a 2-year span. And then they did just absolutely sell off a crazy amount down to that 618. So I think this could honestly be starting the move for the third wave. And the third wave of a stock like this would get pretty nuts. I have some, just a blank line drawn out here to where we could be headed, which I think would take us up to the 2618, which would be up 342% from where we are today. I am very bullish on FTAI as their financials have continued to grow along with their stock price. And then whenever I see a dip like this down to 117 from 181, I know that this is a great dip to buy for a company that is strong and growing like this. You can see that we have reclaimed the 50-day EMA, and then the 21-day EMA, and then we're looking to reclaim the 50-day EMA after bouncing out of this 0.16 retracement. So that is very bullish for this stock long term, and I do expect them to hit that $350 price target, up around 340%, 342% from where we are today. Getting into our next stock here, we're going to have BBAI. You can see BBAI has some very great support down here around this $1.28 range. And then it was trading like a bit of a penny. We had some spikes here and there, but they have really figured out their financials since then. So I think this time around it's going to stick. We're currently at that 677 level, which is the exact point of resistance that we could have drawn out from our last run up. But I do have a price target for BBAI up 150% from where we are today to that 1698. I think we do hit all-time highs, and I actually don't have my chart drawn out as much as I expect. I would expect maybe this $22 range. I would expect to get some extension out of this all-time high range, maybe hopping on top of it and continuing higher. And if something like that were to happen, you can go ahead and draw up and see that we would have a 228% return, which would be a really nice return coming from BBAI. And from such a low price, I think this would be a great time to enter. People have been saying this stock is looking like an early Palantir, and really I'm all here for it. Maybe this is just a long drawn out cup with a great bottom here, a good time to accumulate back here. It's still a good time to accumulate right here when the financials are going, and this company could grow. Maybe 2 years out from now, this company could be at $25 to $30 to $35, and then from there maybe their evaluations are even better, and we could see 40, 50, 60, and so on. That is going to be BBAI for me, and my end of the year price target is going to be at that 140 level, and I expect something in the 200% level to come by the end of the year, to be honest. Second to last stock here, we're going to have GRRR, Gorilla Technologies. I am very bullish on GRRR. You can see how much more conviction I will have within these trades as they have gotten progressively more bullish here. You can see that we have a crossing MACD down here on GRRR. We can see that TTM squeeze looks great. We can see we're following this trend line. We can also see that we have tapped into the 618 retracement and then moved out of that. So that is very bullish for the stock. And then two more things, you can see that we have reclaimed the 50-day EMA. We bounced off of that perfectly, and then reclaimed that 21-day EMA, curling up with it currently. So I can have a price target short term of all-time highs for the most part around that $25 range. And then go ahead and draw out. I have an end of the year price target up around, that's not it, up around 280% 290% to that $70 range. I think we can 100% get there. This is another Palantir like stock. They are in the defense category with stuff like Palantir and Lockheed and Martin. I do have some strong conviction behind here, as they have been signing some really nice US government deals. So I can target this 291% level at that 2618 to that 7057 range. And then if this stock really does want to keep going, we can target that 414% gain at the 992.89 level. I don't know if that will happen, but it's on my chart. I have this, and I can understand the reasons why we may move up this high. But that $70 price range is really something that I'm shooting for this year, and I do expect that to happen from GRRR. I think this is also maybe the second wave, and this third wave is going to be the biggest so far. So I can go ahead and target that 2618, and I have high conviction within that. But guys, getting into our final stock here, we have ASTS. ASTS has actually been kind of talked about recently, and I'm happy about that because ASTS stock looks insane right now. You can see this chart. We had a beautiful falling wedge into the 618. People did obviously grab a lot of shares. If we go over to the weekly here, you can see how exaggerated that is with these long wicks right here, where we barely did touch this 50 EMA once, and then we absolutely exploded off of that out of this range. This is also another stock that's in the second wave, and it just completed it. So we can expect a third wave to be coming, which would bring us all the way up to this 2618 at a 172% return. And this is my base case for ASTS. I think ASTS is going to have a really strong future. You can see stocks like Rocket Lab and Lunar have already taken off, and I think ASTS is the next. And I do want to draw my price targets up a little bit higher. I can expect them maybe getting to that 250% range, up to that $95 price target by the end of the year, which is totally in the books. And I do expect something like that. Maybe we do come and hit the $73 price range pretty soon, because I do expect this breakout to get pretty explosive. And then maybe we come back down and retest this $52 range at the 1618, and then from there move on to the 3618. That would be very bullish for me, and that is something that I do expect. So I can go ahead and target those 172% price range, and then draw that all the way up to the 250% price range. But that is going to be it from me, guys. That was the top 5 most bullish stocks I am bullish on for February. Don't know why I'm wording it like that, but I do expect all of these stocks to have a really good February and then continue onward throughout the year. These are not stocks that I'm just bullish on in February. These are stocks that I'm most bullish on in February, but will continue on higher. All of these stocks have great financials. All of these stocks are growing companies, and I think all of these stocks would be a great choice to throw some money at if you are looking for something like that. I would go ahead and start with maybe GRR as being the best value, and then maybe BBAI, ASTS, GitLab, and then FTAI. So I am going to have a bullish outlook on all of these stocks, and I expect February to treat them really well. But that is going to be it from me, guys. Make sure you guys do like, subscribe, comment down below. And then on each side of me here, there's going to be a video and a subscribe button. Make sure you guys do watch the most recent video that I've uploaded, and then also subscribe and click that link down in the description below for our free Discord. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.